Hey everybody, I've got myself a fresh hot cup of coffee right here. Careful, I'm not going to spill it on myself. So hey, welcome to another edition of American Pickerman. This is, I'm ready to go. It's season 8, it's episode number 8. Gonna throw in a little confusion right off the bat here.
It's not like that at all. He's my brother.
So what I'm going to show you today is stuff that I bought for what would be episode number 9. But all the stuff I bought for episode number 8 last weekend is at my work. So I'm going to show you all the stuff from this weekend, which, like I said, would be episode number 9. We're going to call it number 8, and then later on this week, hopefully I'll get to the stuff that I bought 2 weeks ago for episode number 8, and that will actually be number 9. And actually, I'm going to intertwine a couple of things because I've got some stuff from this weekend that is at work that I will tie in with the episode number 8. That's really going to be episode number 9, and stuff. I'm going to show you some jewelry from 2 weeks ago that would be in episode number 8, but it's going to be, or an episode, I don't know.
I'm so confused.
I'm just going to get going. Hey guys, welcome to episode number 8. In fact, I've got, it wasn't a great week. It's just beautiful weekend here in Colorado. Not too hot, not too cold.
Just right.
A little cloudy, so the sun wasn't beating down
Everyone loves a sunshiny day.
on the people that should have been having yard sales, but apparently they didn't, because there was very few to pick from this weekend. Fortunately, got enough to make a show here, and that's what we're going to do right now. By golly, picked up this. This is a record from Pet Evaporated Milk. Apparently had a radio show back in the day. They sponsored it anyway, and it had typically, I guess, a whole bunch of Grand Ole Opry type stars, and then they recorded them and they put them on vinyl like this. Now this one doesn't say on eBay. There's a bunch of them that have a little swoosh in here and says Grand Ole Opry on it. This one, no swoosh, no reference to the Grand Ole Opry. Couldn't find this exact one. I don't know if it's a later edition where they just didn't care about the Grand Ole Opry anymore or what. But yet there's this T. Tommy. Here, let me show you this guy. T. Tommy Chutrer. I don't know, this guy right here. This guy right there. He's from the Grand Ole Opry. He performed there. Chet Huntley, a TV and radio personality, news guy. Don't think he ever performed at the Grand Ole Opry, but I'm not saying that with 100% certainty, so don't take that as gospel. Anyway, I could not find the ones that did say with the swoosh Grand Ole Opry did sell for. They sold for like $30-$40, but I can't find a single thing on this, so I don't know. I paid like 50 cents for it, so no big loss in any case. But 10, 20 maybe. We'll see, I guess. In the same place I bought that, I kind of filled a box full of books, and they said $5. So there were. Do I really want to run up to my car and get some Arthur Conan Doyle Book of the Month Club books? No. Here, take a quick look at this picture. Okay, so that's what I got. 8 books out of a 9-book set of Arthur Conan Doyle Book of the Month Club from mid-90s, I think. So a full set probably go for $50 to $75, although they aren't selling very hotly right now, so maybe I'd have to drop it a little bit. Anyway, I've got 8 of the 9, hoping to get maybe $20, $30 for them. They're all in very nice condition. You'll have to take my word for it. Anyway, so that's okay. So I guess if we break down that $5 into the couple of other things, maybe that was like $3.50 I paid for all that. So that will turn around okay. Also in that box of goods I bought just scratch tickety kind of thing. Look, I got to lift up my arm really high so you can see me scratching. Orson Scott Card, never heard of the guy. Nothing against Orson Scott Card, but I just never heard of the guy. Look at it. Can you see that? Is that $25 for one book? Man, it's no wonder that digital books are becoming more and more popular. $25. Anyway, beautiful cover. Look at that beautiful cover. Look at it. It's all electrifying there. That must be the Heartfire right there. Gotta be careful where I'm touching.
Oh my.
Anyway, so took a shot on these, 2 of them. This one here, which is nice and mint condition. This one has a Mylar cover on it, and it has a few. Even though it doesn't have a library card kind of thing, I don't even know. They don't even do that anymore, do they? I'm so old-fashioned. No Dewey Decimal System for this guy. I don't even know what that means. Anyway, so it's got the stamp from the library in there. But in either case, if I had like 5 or 6 of them, could probably sell them for $20, but only the 2. I don't know. Maybe I'll hang on to them and see if I can find some more of Orson Scott card cards? Card books? Card cards, yeah. Let me have a sip of this real quick, because I'm not talking quite fast enough. Mustache getting in the way of the coffee. Filters it out really good. Anyway, so I may hold on to those. I might try and sell them. If I try and sell them, I'll probably try and get $10 for the pair of them. So not a great find on that one, but what are you going to do? It was that kind of a day. Let me look around here. I'll tell you what I'll do, since I just saw I've got all this jewelry right in front of me. Remember this from 2 weeks ago jewelry. 2 weeks ago. So here, take a look at it. Yeah, so some decent stuff, nothing fantastic, just some pretty jewelry that I took pictures of with this camera that I bought yesterday. So the guy wanted $50 for it. Actually, the lady wanted $50 for it. The guy wanted $50 for it, but the lady was there, the guy was not. So I asked, would you take, what's the best you'd do on that? And she said, well, let me go get the guy who owns the camera. And I don't know if it was her brother or her husband or what, but anyway, he came out and said he'd take 45, and I said, would you take 40? And he said, okay. And he kind of was looking around at all and making sure everything was there, the battery and the charger and everything. And he looked inside, and the little door right here, and saw that there was a 4 gig SD card in there. And I said, and he talked about how he had taken all the pictures off there, and I said, yeah, I told him my short story about how I buy cameras, and typically find that people sell their cameras, but they don't bother to take pictures off of their cameras. But he kind of assured me that, oh no, no pictures on it. Well, what do you think? What do you think? I get home, I look at the SD, I charge the battery because the battery's dead. Charge the battery, hit the play button on the camera, and there's pictures on there. Here's a few. Yeah, so it started off nice. I mean, a nice drum solo by one of the guys there, and then it goes right into pictures of a funeral. I wasn't sure what to think about that, so I just deleted everything anyway. Anyway, what I've got here is a very nice, very nice Nikon D5000 digital camera with a very nice lens here. See, that's a lens. That's what they do. Works perfectly. I've taken a few pictures. Paid $40 for it, like I said, and I think I'm going. If I sold it, could probably get $150 to $200 for it. Came with also, it's got the strap, and it also came with a Nikon bag. So maybe closer to the $200 mark there. But it's a fun little camera, and I think I'm going to play with it a little bit and take some pictures, and I might keep it for a while and then sell it, or I might not. I might keep it a long time, not sell it. I don't know. Anyway, here's some pictures that I took with it. Wasn't that fun? See, I'm just going to play with it for a little while, then we'll see what happens. But anyway, $40 for around 200 someday in the future perhaps is okay with me. Okay, take a look at this.
Real gusto in the drink, light beer.
That is a Schlitz aluminum vintage beer that made Milwaukee famous.
When you're out of Schlitz,
Just ask.
you're out of beer.
Cooler. Got the foam on the inside, a little natty looking, as you saw. But overall, it's in very nice condition with very little, lots of the lettering still on there, lots of ink still on there, which the people like it. People like lots of ink.
The moment you've been waiting for.
And not many dents and no rust. Pretty good condition. I paid $5 for it. Looks like I'm going to be able to turn that around and get probably $50 to $75 for it. So that's a good find. At that same sale, I've got to pause right now because I've got a box of stuff in my car, and I don't want to just keep showing you pictures. So I'm going to go grab the stuff, and then we'll chat again. So you just watch this. Hold on just a second.
Say, I caught this crazy anti-drug billboard the other day. It said in the 70s, heroin was 6% pure. Today, it's 90% pure. I'm not really sure what they're going for with that. Because that's like saying if you did heroin in the 70s, try it now, it's a whole lot better.
Okay, up and down a flight of steps, and I'm winded, I'm gassed. Time for another sip of coffee.
This is the end of part 1.
Okay, everybody, so that's the end of part 1. Sorry about it, it's not a full-length feature here. I'm just so busy that I kind of broke it into 2 parts, and I was working on what is part 1, but wasn't part 1 at the time here at home, and I took what is part 2, but wasn't part 2 at the time to try and work on it there, and then eventually combined them into one, full-length feature.
I'm so confused.
But it's just taking me so long to get anything done. I'm too busy at work. I don't have any time there to work on it at all. So I'm forced to break it into 2 parts so that you guys can have some enjoyable airtime with me, myself, and my new hat. You'll see this sometime in the near future again. Isn't that exciting? So anyway, thanks for coming by. Stay tuned for updates on a few things that sold last week. A couple of things there. Last week or so, actually, because it's been so long. And we'll see you hopefully in not too long. So take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
Come back now, dear.